Hi, Sunday school friends.
Hi, Bellman's Church kids. Because we haven't had Sunday school for a few weeks, we thought maybe for Palm Sunday we'd get together and do a little Palm Sunday lesson for you to post on the internet. So hopefully you'll enjoy what we have to say. You want to say hi to any of your friends, Emmeline?
From your class?
Who you want to say hi to? Anybody?
Hi, Daniel. Hi, Ashton.
Art, you want to say hi to anybody?
Hi.
Just hi in general? Okay.
Say hi, Katie.
All right, so we're going to have a little bit of a lesson here. First, we're going to have Miss Kelly reading the Palm Sunday story, and then I'm going to give a little lesson on Palm Sunday, and then we're going to end with Emmeline singing a song about Palm Sunday. So first off, let's go to Miss Kelly with the Bible story.
Hi, Sunday school kids. This is Miss Kelly, and even though you can't see me, I am going to be reading to you the story about Palm Sunday from the Bible. This comes from John chapter 12, and it's called Here Comes the King, Make Way for the King. Two of Jesus' friends went to look for a donkey. Jesus had told them just where to find it. It would be tied right by the village gate. It was going to be a special donkey. Jesus was going to ride on it. When the friends found the donkey, they took it to Jesus. They put their coats on its back, and Jesus got on. When the people saw Jesus coming, they began to shout with joy, "Hosanna! Hosanna! Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord!" Some people cut branches off the palm trees. They laid the branches on the road. Other people spread their coats on the road. And they all praised God in loud voices for the wonderful things Jesus had done. Jesus rode to the big city of Jerusalem. The crowds followed him. The leaders of the people were angry. "See how all the people follow Jesus now? They do not follow us anymore. We must get rid of Jesus," they said.
Okay, so there's the story of Palm Sunday. Now I get it. It's Palm Sunday because the palm of your hand, right? This is the palm of your hand, and people were telling Jesus with the palm of their hand, they're saying, "Stop," right? "Stop, Jesus. I command you to stop," with the palm of their hand. No? No? Oh, I got it. I don't know. It's this. Come back. I got it. They were high-fiving Jesus with the palm of their hand. That's why the palms are high-fiving, right?
They waved palm branches.
Oh, palm branches. Okay, that makes sense. Where do palm branches come from? Oak trees?
Palm trees.
Palm trees.
They
Ah,
grow in
okay.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Well, he wasn't in Hawaii. He was around the area of Jerusalem in the Middle East. So yes, palm branches, right? What were they doing with the palm branches? They were laying them down on the ground in front of
they were
Jesus.
waving
And
them.
waving. Yep, they were doing both. They were waving them and laying them on the ground in front of Jesus as he rode by on a donkey.
They were putting the coats on the ground and they were waving the palm.
Ah, they were called cloaks. And the cloaks were the outer garments back then. They weren't quite like the jackets we have nowadays, but they performed a similar function. People wore them on the outside to stay a little bit warmer. So they'd take their cloaks and they'd put them on the ground in front of Jesus as he rode along on the donkey. So next year, I think instead of Palm Sunday, we'll call it Cloak Sunday.
Sunday.
Cloak Sunday next year.
Palm Sunday.
How about Cloak and Palm Sunday? I think that would work.
Cloak on Sunday.
Cloak Palm Sunday, kind of a combination. But that's what they did. They put their cloaks and their palm leaves, and they were waving the palm leaves, the palm branches too, as Jesus rode on through small towns through to Jerusalem. Because these people, they were impressed with Jesus. They loved Jesus because why? Because Jesus was doing miracles, wasn't he? Do you know some of the miracles Jesus was doing? Can you name any of the miracles? Yep.
He woke, I forgot his name, from the dead.
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
That's right, Lazarus. He raised Lazarus from the dead after he had been dead a few days. He was healing people who were sick. People who were very sick, he would heal. They'd get better. How about blind people, right?
He helped the man. It was blind. He put mud on his eyes.
That's
and
right,
he washed
exactly.
his eyes in the Jordan River, and then they were just.
He washed his eyes with mud and he was blind and then he could see. He was feeding people, right? The loaves and the fishes. He took a few loaves and a few fishes and he fed thousands of people.
He made that man walk on water.
Yes, yep. Peter in the boat out on the lake. He said, Peter, to come to me on the water, and Peter was able to walk on the water for a few steps before he lost his, he started doubting and he fell in the water a little bit, and then Jesus saved him. So he was performing all these miracles, and these people saw this and they said, this guy must be a king, right? Because that's what they did with kings. They'd lay things on the ground in front of the kings as they rode along on their path on the road.
But he wasn't a king.
Well, he was kind of a king, but they thought he was a different kind of a king. They thought he was going to be a great military leader. Like he would lead the armies against the Romans. And they were shouting what? They were shouting, Hosanna, which means save. Please save. So they were shouting, Hosanna, please save. But they were hoping he would save them from the Romans, because the Romans were ruling the Jews at that time. They weren't slaves, but they were ruled, and they weren't the greatest rulers. They were kind of harsh. They didn't treat the Jewish people really well all the time. They taxed them, which means they took a lot of their money and stuff like that. So the Jewish people were hoping to have their freedom back, and they thought Jesus was going to be the man to lead the army to get the Jewish people their freedom back. Yes.
And they threw coats on the ground, and this is a demonstration.
That's right. That's exactly what they did. So they thought he was going to be a great military leader. But was Jesus a great military leader?
No.
Did he lead the armies against the Romans? No. What did he save the people from? Including us.
I forget.
From three-letter word, starts with S. He saved us from our sin, right? When he died on the cross.
We still do sin.
When he died on the cross later that week and then rose on Easter Sunday, he saved us from our sin. And if we believe in Jesus, we go to heaven with Jesus when it's all said and done. So that's what he came to save us from. The people there thought more that he was saving them from the Romans, but really he was saving us from sin, which is an even bigger enemy than the Romans. Okay? So now, for the final part of our video, we're going to have Emmeline sing a song that she was learning, and all you Sunday school singing kids who learned this song as well, who unfortunately aren't going to get the chance to sing it in front of the church, can sing along with her.
Celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing, shout Hosanna, Hosanna. Celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing, shout Hosanna, Hosanna. Here comes Jesus riding on a donkey. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna to the King. Wave the branches of the trees before him. Hosanna,